Good morning. Happy Friday. Can't believe it's Friday. Welcome to Make Your Money Matter. And how does your money mindset work? So, we're on day 6, so exciting, of 12 days of Make Your Money Matter. And this is probably one of the most important topics that I'm going to talk about. And that's your money mindset. So often people think they don't have money mindset. I say issues, but I'm going to say issues. Or problems or challenges. There we go. That's the best word. So often people don't think they have money mindset challenges. But like I always talk about, we are carrying around generation upon generation of money mindset. So, for instance, my grandparents went through the Great Depression. So, their mindset was scarcity, right? And then that money mindset got down into my parents, who also had a scarcity mindset, who also had like hide your money under the mattress mindset, not to invest it. It's not safe, right? Um, who then kind of put their mindset on me and my siblings, right? So, for instance, my parents never like invested in the stock market. I'm not. They never talked about investing. They did teach me about saving. So when I was younger, we had to stick like 50% of our money into a savings account. And actually, back then, that was a good interest rate. So that probably for that time period was a good idea. Again, I don't know what the stock market was doing back then. I didn't follow it back then when I was young and a child. I didn't really start getting into investing until I was in my 20s. And that was basically from an article I read in Money Magazine where this couple put away $100 a month and they ended up with $100,000 in the end. And in my 20s, that was a hell of a lot of money. So I was like, I want to do that. So I actually started with $50 because I didn't have a lot of money. I had my children young in my late 20s, and there was a year I remember quite clearly that I have 3 children. I had 2 children at the time, and I wasn't educated the way I am now. I went back to school as an adult, and because back then that was the only way I knew how to increase my income was to get an education. So that's when I started going back for accounting. And then, but anyway, when I was, in my late 20s and had 2 children, um, there was a time that I will never forget that, my husband and I weren't even making as a couple $25,000 a year. And this was after I read that Money Magazine, but I was still saving $50 a month, even during that very difficult year. So I knew I couldn't continue on. So that's when I started going back to school. Um, and I knew I couldn't continue on like that. Excuse me, just made a mess. But anyway, like that's when I started to change my money mindset, where I started looking at investing as an electric bill, right? So you're not going to not pay your electric bill, right? So what if you started investing as if it was an electric bill. So often I hear from other women like, well, I just don't have any money to save, or I just don't have any money to invest. There's nothing left over. That's a big one, right? There's nothing left over. But what if it wasn't left over? What if it was a priority? What if you changed your mindset to, to think of investing as a bill, investing as a necessity? And that's kind of what I did over the years. And of course, I didn't get to where I am today by investing $50 a month. But what you'll find happens is you can start with that $50 a month, and then you're going to see it grow. And you're going to see your money making money, and you're not doing anything for that. So that's going to help change your mindset around money. Instead of having a scarcity mindset where I don't have enough to invest, I don't make enough, I don't have enough. Um, you know, I guarantee you, if you start changing your mindset around it, what if it was an electric bill? What if I started investing and pretended that it was a necessity instead of a luxury? And that's what helped me get to where I am today. 25 plus years later, um, I went back, I got an education. I've never made a ton of money on an annual basis, but I've always saved. So um, I've always treated my investing as a bill. And the more I could invest, the more I saw my money grow. And I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't. And where I am today is I have a net worth, and I talked about net worth the other day. And net worth is your assets, which is everything you own, cars, house, money in the bank, minus your debt or your liabilities, minus your liabilities, which equals all your debt, is your net worth. And current, it's hard for me to believe the girl 25 years ago, the couple, my husband and I, 25 years ago, wasn't even just me, it was our joint income, was under $25,000. Now, 25 years later, we've invested in properties, we've invested in the stock market, and we've built a portfolio, and we now have a net worth of $2 million. So I'm here to tell you, not to brag, not to like, it's taken me a while just to even be able to tell people this, but I'm telling you this because it's possible for you. And it's possible for anybody. If I can do it, you can do it. And changing your mindset around investing and around saving money for the future by investing, and whether that investing's in uh, rental properties, which we invest in, stock market, which we invested in, mutual funds. I mean, I never did anything crazy. Everybody has their own risk tolerance. Well, you might think, oh, it's crazy when I did think it was a little scary when I bought my first property. But you grow that muscle, that money mindset muscle, by just taking little steps forward, by starting to invest every month. You're growing your money mindset muscle, and you're watching that grow. So after much encouragement from lots of friends and colleagues, I am working with people now to teach them how to do just that, to teach them how I've gone from nothing. My parents had nothing. I didn't inherit anything. I'm a self-made millionaire, and to where I am today. And I want to say that, and I come on here to say that because it's possible for you. If it's possible for me, It's totally possible for you. So if you want to learn more about how to do this, type me in the comments. And I'd love to show you how. All right. So I hope I'll talk to you again tomorrow, and I hope this live was helpful and you'll start changing your money mindset a little bit and growing your money mindset muscle. All right. Have a great day, and catch you tomorrow.